first about ending the wage gap. And I would add the race and gender wage gap to that question. And you've heard this mostly from you, Rebecca, but all of us have said a bit of this, is really when you think about the wage gap, there are three pieces of the wage gap. And in order to really close it, you have to address all three. So the first is that outright discrimination, where you are literally doing the same or extremely similar job and you are getting paid less. And that is particularly true for women of color, but there is also a pure gender wage gap. So that's number one. Number two is a topic that's just come up, which is occupational segregation. So, women of color in particular, are often in jobs that pay less, have lower job quality. And the way to address that, and again, you've just heard a lot of this, is really twofold. Number one is to improve the job quality of the jobs that women do. So whether that's, childcare or home health care and various other types of historically low paid jobs, we need to do a lot more to improve job quality. And one of the things that's in the Infrastructure Act that just passed is tools to be able to do that. And then the second part of that is, improving the job quality of the jobs that women are in. But then second of all, getting women into jobs that are those good quality jobs that you've heard about. And the president says it all the time, good paying union jobs. Well, I personally think that most people look at that and they think about the white men who are going to get those jobs. And we need to be sure that, first of all, women have access and training to take those jobs and also see themselves in those jobs. We're running a policy process here at the White House to look at women in trucking, women in STEM, all those climate green jobs. Part of it is ensuring, as I said, that people are ready to take those jobs. And part of it is just help people understand that those are the jobs that they are more than capable of doing. So that's number two, which is the occupational segregation part. And then the third part, which people don't always focus on, but really contributes to the wage gap and really that wealth gap that Rebecca referred to over the course of a woman's life, is caregiving responsibilities. So women go in and out of the workforce because they bear a greater burden of caregiving responsibilities. Some drop out, some come back in, but if you look at the course of a career, that adds up to a lot less. So that's why, when you look at older women, they have less retirement security. When you look at that, the yearly wage, it is often lower because, at least in part, of those caregiving responsibilities. So that's sort of an answer to both questions, I think. I mean, we absolutely think about the lifetime, from early childhood to retirement, how you have to think about the supports that people need, the training that they need, the opportunities that are given to them and that they are able to take throughout the course of their lives.